Now from downtown Minneapolis, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us inside beautiful U.S. Bank Stadium, the home of the Vikings. The punter, Jack Fox, handling the kickoffs. And off we go from Minneapolis. Ty Chandler now to bring it back. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now here's Aaron Jones. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Again, it's Jones. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. An early test to start this one. 3rd and inches. They'll let the fullback try to push the pot. He's going to have a Vikings first down. He has it by plenty. They keep the drive alive here on 3rd and inches.
All game long, Mike, this guy is asked to make key block after key block for the ball carrier. But this time, the coach is calling him to do the running for a change, and on 3rd and short, no surprise, he gets the job done.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. Here comes the screen to Jones. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help them at all.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. And this will be knocked down. It's incomplete, but there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. A run. It's Jones. He'll manage only a couple. Makai Wingo in there on the tackle. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They run it once more with Jones. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on 3rd down. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Lions are going to take over just shy of midfield.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. If that's the way you want to run it on 1st down, a gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Once again, it's Gibbs. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And a good run there to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Goff. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And he's going to have a Lions 1st down. It was 3rd and 3, and they picked up 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
The Lions called their first timeout. It's a toss play left to Gibbs. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. And he'll work his way down inside the 30. Chewing off 7 yards on that one. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Out of the shotgun. It's Goff. He's got it at about the 8. What a pickup. A gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal. Throwing, Goff. He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll take it on in. Mo Alley Cox. Touchdown, Detroit. That his first touchdown this year. Here's Michael Badgley for the point after. He's got it. And the Lions will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick, there to wrap him up. So after one, it's the Lions who have the early lead. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Here's a 2nd and 9. To throw is McCarthy. Ayuk makes the catch right side.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Now a 3rd and 2. To try and run for the first down with Jones. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
They'll put Addison in motion. They'll go back to Jones on first down. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. It was Terrion Arnold there to make the play. Second and 7. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back. They get 12 yards on that pass. First down, Minnesota.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Now Jones gets to the edge at the 30. And he's going to be taken down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Jones now on first and 10, and he'll get about 5.
Aaron Jones, the ball carrier. Tackled at the 21-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Now a handoff. Jones. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up third and 3.
Working out of the shotgun, it is. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch.
Oh, and in that spot, Mike, that's just painful to see. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to fourth down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with 0.
On first down, it's Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Straight ahead with Gibbs. Gibbs with a first down and more. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Second and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
Here's first and 10. A run up the middle. It's Gibbs. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a second and 6. From the gun, it's Goff. That's caught by Gibbs.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Here's 3rd and 2. Here's Goff. Oh, and that one is intercepted by Stephon Gilmore. And the Vikings will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Well, with this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
The drive begins with a carry by Jones. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he'll be taken down.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset. But as always, there's the exception to every rule.
Here's Jones. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's a run, and it's Jones. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Again, it's Jones. And he's going to be brought down at the 27, but that's enough. First down as they do it on the ground.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. He'll try to hit him with a screen.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
On the give, it's Jones. And he'll work forward for a yard, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a 1st down. A run, it's Jones. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. 2nd down and 8. They'll put Ayuk in motion. Throwing on second down is McCarthy. Taking off. And he's into the end zone. J.J. McCarthy. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half. But everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock. And they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings will level things out at 7 apiece. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. So, one touchdown apiece for our two teams. 7-7 on the board here at the break. As we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. A touchdown apiece, 7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's Goff. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's Gibbs. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. To throw is gone. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line.
Through the first half, it was clear. This pass protection, this offensive line unit, they were clearly up for the challenge. The pass rush was non-existent. But here in the second half, you can sense a little bit more urgency. You can see them start playing with a little more speed and intensity, and it pays off there with their first sack of the day.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's gone. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. In motion, it's Jefferson. On the handoff, Jones. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. From the gun, here's McCarthy. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick six, but he does set up the offense with first and goal.
Look, I think any time, Mike, you find yourself all tied up in the second half of a ball game, it's all hands on deck. Both teams are trying to find a way. How can I separate? How can we give our side a clear advantage? That pick right there, killing that first series of this second half, that seems like one of those separators to me. Now, this offense, as they take the field, they have to capitalize and come away with points.
First and goal, and here's Montgomery. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's third and goal. Goff to throw. That is caught to the goal line and in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball first and goal. And, Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Panay Wanwu now to return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. This is Jones. And he's got some space. Up past the 30 to about the 32-yard line. A pickup of 7.
It's the game of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They run it once more with Jones. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
And with that run, this back is closing in on almost 100 yards for the game today, Mike. He's had a lot of those good chunk plays. This defense has not had a great answer for him so far.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. Here comes the screen to Jones. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
They face 2nd down and 7. Here's McCarthy. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Now McCarthy. He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
On the ground now with Jones. And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. To the right side, he's got Hawkinson, tight end. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
We spent so much time talking about these receivers. How fast do they run, Mike? How high do they jump? But so often, the guys that have the most success in the NFL, it's the mental part of the game. It allows them to create separation, find soft spots in the defense, attack defenders. It's exactly what he's able to do here, and really nice connection.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Running left, it's Jones. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it.
Down at the 26. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
Here's 3rd and 7. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. He'll try and get there on the ground.
That's a really good effort on 3rd down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. The Lions call their first timeout. So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. Reichard's kick is good. And the Vikings are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Checking it down, this one is caught. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Look them up on a 2nd down and 8. They hand it to Gibbs. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. Now, Goff. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. The Lions will punt this ball away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. To throw, it's McCarthy. The second down throw is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
They need one right now. 3rd and long. To throw is McCarthy. Able to complete it to Ayuk. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll run here. And despite his best efforts to get away, ultimately, he goes down behind the line.
This ball carrier just didn't want to go down, and this defense, they had to throw everything they had at him, Mike. He just kept fighting and fighting, but finally when they were able to get him on the ground, they were able to do it for a loss.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Aaron Jones that time. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
They're lucky to have avoided this mistake here, Mike. In the 4th quarter, with possessions running out, that would have been a critical back-breaking play in this game. And they're going to have second life now after that defender drops the ball. And let's see if they can take advantage of it.
3rd and long. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. throwing, Goff. That's the tight end, Mo Alley Cox. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. A gain there of 11. Good for a Lions first down.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. Once again, it's Gibbs. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
That one on target to Williams. He's got it. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, Detroit.
First down is right.
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. On second down, it's Gibbs. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Converted twice on third down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a third time? From the gun, it's Goff. And that is incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Wanwu. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. They'll run with Jones. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Here comes 2nd down. Looking to throw. McCarthy. Ayuk makes the catch right side. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Here's 1st and 10. Jones. And he'll get 4 on this one. Down inside the 40-yard line now.
A gain of 4 is now 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. He was looking for T.J. Hockenson on that ball. And it's going to be 3rd down. To throw once more. Here's McCarthy. Open man, right side. He's got it. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. They hook up again, 2nd time on this drive, and this one's good for 18 yards and a 1st down. Throwing again is McCarthy. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.